Have you ever opened your eyes in the middle of the night and found two glowing orbs staring right at you? Your cat, sitting silently, unblinking, just watching. Creepy? Maybe. But here's the truth. It's not what you think. That midnight stare isn't random. It's not boredom. And it's definitely not just cat weirdness. It's something deeper. Something ancient. Something about you. Welcome back to Cat Class, where we decode the mysteries of our feline friends. Tonight, we're unlocking one of the strangest, most magical behaviors of all. Why your cat stares at you while you sleep. And by the end of this story, you'll never look at those midnight eyes the same way again. 1. The watchful guardian. When the world is dark and quiet, cats turn into protectors. Their instincts tell them, stay alert while the family rests. When your cat stares at you, they're not just being curious. They're keeping watch. To them, you're not just their human. You're their responsibility. Cats in the wild sleep in groups, taking turns watching for danger. When your cat sits by your side and stares through the night, they've chosen the role of sentinel. Their eyes aren't just fixed on you, they're guarding you. So the next time you wake up to that stare, know this. It's not spooky. It's devotion. 2. The silent check-in. Cats are masters at reading energy. Your breathing, your heartbeat, even the way you twitch in your sleep, they pick up on all of it. That stare? It's their way of asking, are you okay? Are you safe? If you're stressed, grieving, or even unwell, your cat can feel it. And so they stay close. They watch. They wait. It's not judgment. It's concern. And in their quiet feline way, they're whispering, I'm here if you need me. 3. The connection ritual. For cats, staring is communication. But here's what most people don't know. Sustained eye contact in the animal world usually means challenge, a silent threat. Yet with you, it's the opposite. When your cat locks eyes with you calmly, even while you sleep, it's their way of saying, I trust you completely. And if they add a slow blink, that's the feline version of a kiss. The midnight stare becomes the midnight love note. 4. The soul mapping. Ever notice how your cat doesn't always sit in the same place at night? One evening, they're on your chest. The next, by your feet. Sometimes they're perched on your nightstand, silently watching your breath rise and fall. This isn't random. Cats position themselves based on your energy. Your chest means alignment with your heartbeat. Your legs mean closeness, but with respect for space. Your pillow means sharing your air, your breath, your rhythm. They don't just watch you. They sync with you. It's not about warmth. It's about connection. 5. The door watcher. Here's a detail most cat parents miss. Your cat often sleeps facing the door. Not because they're uninterested in you, but because they're guarding. In feline language, back to you means total trust. Eyes on the doorway means I've got this. You rest. While you drift in dreams, your cat takes the night shift. 6. The mysterious vanishing act. Have you ever woken at 2 a.m. and your cat is nowhere to be found, only to discover them back on your bed an hour later, as if they never left? That disappearance isn't about play. It's patrol. Your cat slips away silently to check the territory, to make sure the house and you are safe. They're the quiet night guard, moving like a shadow, then returning to their post. When they come back and resume their stare, it means, all clear. You can sleep in peace. 7. The whisper paw. Sometimes, the stare isn't enough. You might feel it, a gentle paw against your cheek. Not heavy, not demanding, just a whisper of a touch. That's your cat's way of saying, I'm here, still here. They're not waking you. They're confirming the bond. To them, your presence is as important as theirs is to you. 8. The midnight meow. Not all staring is silent. Sometimes, it's paired with a tiny sound. Not the hungry meow. Not the playful trill. but a soft, almost whisper-like call. It's not a request. It's reassurance. A lullaby in another language. Cats don't waste energy on unnecessary noise. So when they give you that quiet nighttime meow, it's meant for you alone. 9. The sleep mirror. Cats are crepuscular, most active at dawn and dusk. But indoor cats adapt. They shift their rhythms to align with yours. When you stir, they stir. When you settle, they settle. And the staring? That's part of the synchronization. They're mapping your sleep cycles, your shifts in breath and tension, until their body naturally says, "Wherever you are, I'll meet you there." The truth behind the stare. So, why does your cat stare at you while you sleep? It's not to scare you. It's not random. And it's definitely not because they're plotting world domination. It's because you matter, because in their eyes, you are the center of their little universe. Because every blink, every paw, every silent vigil is love in a language older than words. The midnight stare isn't just about watching. It's about protecting, connecting, and honoring the bond only you and your cat share. So the next time you wake to those glowing eyes, don't be spooked. Smile. Because what you're really seeing is devotion in its purest form. If your cat has ever stared at you in the middle of the night, or given you a gentle paw while you slept, share your story in the comments below. And if you want to keep unlocking the secret language of cats, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell, because there's so much more waiting to be discovered about the magical bond between you and your feline friend. Until next time, sleep well because your cat is watching and loving you, even in the dark.